this time of year, we tend to think a bit more than usual about our love life. If we're in a relationship or not, how it's going, and how we might make it more exciting, fulfilling, and fun. One way to do that is to introduce aphrodisiac herbs. And these do 4 things. One is to increase libido or desire. Another is increasing sexual stamina or endurance. Third, sexual pleasure and sensation. And the 4th is improving your fertility. I'm going to talk about 5 of these herbs today, and they all share one really important trait in common. They actually share this also with virtually any sexual enhancement product, including Viagra, and that is that they help direct blood flow to the pelvic region. Why that's important is obvious for a man because it's structurally necessary, but for both genders, what that does is blood flow mirrors attention and awareness in the body. So if you rub up against something, your skin in that area is going to turn red, and that's because blood has been attracted to the area that's stimulated. The reverse is also true. So if you have blood go to a region and it gets more swollen, that area is going to become more sensitive, and greater sensitivity allows a person to have a greater capacity to pleasure. Greater capacity to pleasure is motivating to make a person want to do a thing again and again. And it also happens to improve fertility if you want to conceive. So the 5 I'm going to talk about, I have this handy visual aid here. And I'll mention the qualities that are different from the one that I just said they all have. And from left to right, we have Damiana. Damiana is known as the queen of aphrodisiacs, has been used for ages in Mexico and Central America. And Damiana unlocks the imagination. It will help reduce inhibitions in a healthy way and help a person access their fantasies and sometimes have erotic dreams. It also increases sperm count in men. The next 2 go together. Muirapuama and Catuaba are both from the Amazon, and they've been used for ages, originally by the Aztecs and the Mayans. And the Muirapuama is also known as erection root or potency wood. An interesting quality of Catuaba is that it increases the brain's sensitivity to dopamine, which is going to allow you to experience more pleasure. And in lieu of the dry herbs here, I've put some of the advertising that is used in South America for Catuaba products. It's quite popular there. Next is ashwagandha, which is excellent as an adaptogen and helps the body to adapt to stress, and that's going to help especially a stressed out person to let go of what's bothering them and move into the current experience. Hawthorn berry is known as a heart tonic, and it is, we've already talked about the importance of the circulatory system. But on an energetic level, it helps a person to open their heart and receive and give love. So how do you get these wonderful effects? How do you take the herbs off the paper and into your body? One way is certainly a tea, steeping them in hot water. It tends to be more effective, however, to use a tincture, which means dropper full, whatever the recommended dose is, into water, or I like to use pomegranate juice or cherry juice because those are also aphrodisiacs and they make the experience more delicious. So with any aphrodisiac, whether it is an experience, if it's food, if it's herbs, you want to think about engaging as many of the 5 senses as possible, and taste is an important one of them. So making this herbal experience delicious is a high priority. So if you want the most delicious possible way to try these herbs, you can try one of these lollipops that I make. They're aphrodisiac. They use all 5 of the herbs I just talked about, and they're called Pandora's Pops. And I would like to wish you a very happy Valentine's Day and lots of love every day of your life.